Alright, here we are.
Alright, everything looks to be in order.
Hi, welcome to GameSale. How can I help you?
Hello, do you work here?
Why, of course I do. Are you interested in one of our great selection of in-store games? Or would you like to become a GameSales store member where you can get 5% off any new games in the first week of its launch?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing clothes. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing the latest in French-made fashion. Never mind. What I mean is, what is that shirt?
This shirt? This is a Console Wars shirt, which is based off of a YouTube show about Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis. Games which you can pick up right here at GameSales.
Yes, but why aren't you wearing a GameSales shirt?
Why? Because I ordered my GameSales shirt that will finally ship in about a week. You can even pick up a hoodie yourself if you're interested.
Of course, but what? You should be wearing your shirt now.
And so should you. And you should pick one up today.
That's quite alright.
Well, alright then.
From what I've heard, you've done an excellent job at selling games and increasing store revenue. Our sales have grown significantly since you began working here.
That's awesome!
You're fired.
Welcome, Magnus here, and today we're going to talk about the fact that Shenmue 3 will be released to Kickstarter backers, or at least the demo will be, next month, and what I plan to do. Now, first of all, that demo is said to be about an hour's worth of gameplay, and that gameplay is just an hour. Now, if we complete that mini mission that we're going to be given, we'll be able to replay it up to an hour's worth of gameplay. Now, it seems that the story structure is going to be limited so that you can complete it and do a bunch of side objectives before it's over, but it's going to be an hour. But this seems familiar, doesn't it? An hour's worth of gameplay, or a short gameplay version of a quick early Shenmue demo before the official release. Has this happened before? Yes, it has. Back before the original release of Shenmue, back in Japan, there was a release date that unfortunately was not met. So a demo disc was released to people who pre-ordered the game called What's Shenmue? And when they received this disc, it was actually given to them on that specific release date. And it had a special story. It was a short story, easily accomplished in possibly one sit-through, but it had a different story, and you got to explore limited sections of Dobuita. Now, what that entailed was basically you, as Ryo Hazuki, had to find Mr. Yukawa. Now, Mr. Yukawa was the senior managing director of Dreamcast back in those days. You had to search around and look for clues and find him. And when you find him, you chased him to U Arcade. And when you chased him to U Arcade, you had to save him. All in all, the story concludes when he wakes up and he's in a room full of Dreamcasts. And he sees a Shenmue poster on the wall. And he gives his effort to sell as many Dreamcasts as possible. So this type of demo has already taken place. And it's kind of neat because of this original delay, which happened previously in the Dreamcast days, it almost feels like we're repeating the past, at least with the original Shenmue hype, of being able to play the game in an early release form, and I would bet that they're going to do something similar for this gameplay session when we get it later next month in September. Now, what I'm anticipating is that when the game releases, or at least the demo releases, I'm going to live stream it right away. First of all, because based off of my thoughts, I'm thinking, it's probably not going to be too much of a story spoiler. Initially, I didn't want any spoilers, but if it's anything like what we originally got, or at least what the Japanese got, back when the original Shenmue demo of What Shenmue was released, it might be similar, so maybe we might see another interesting story that's a side quest that doesn't really happen in the main game. I don't know. Or maybe they might release the main game. But I would almost anticipate that they're trying to recreate that experience for anyone who backed that game wanting to play an early demo of the game. So I don't think that it's going to be anything like what some early reviewers were able to see, or what was revealed in certain game conventions as to just some gameplay events. Maybe it will be similar, but we'll probably experience a slight story that's special when we play the game later next month. But let me know what you guys think. Am I thinking too much into this? Am I hyping it when there is no hype? I honestly think that it'll probably work out and we'll get what we want. Another short video. I'll have a live stream coming up this week as well, talking more Shenmue and what we can possibly expect, different stories or ideas coming up soon. But as always, like, share, and as always, you can make my day if you subscribe today. This is Magnus, and I'm out. See you guys later.